Joining us here now in Los Angeles, CNN law enforcement contributor and former FBI Special Agent Steve Moore. We also have Lisa Daftari. She's a counterterrorism expert and editor of the Foreign Desk and International and U.S. Foreign Policy News website. Also in Boston, CNN national security analyst Juliet Kayyem. Juliet, first question to you. We have to keep reminding ourselves that the target here, women and children. What does that say to you about who may have been behind this, and clearly just how devastating this attack was?
Yeah, I mean, there's terrorist attacks we sort of get used to, and then there's ones that set a new bar or lower a new bar, sort of targeting not just a concert. We've seen that before, say in Paris, but one whose audience is literally like 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old girls, some of them often not with their parents. In fact, in some of the pictures you've been showing all night, you see the parents on the other side of the security. Any parent knows they drop off their kid and they wait around and then the kid comes out. So the primary focus you've been seeing, of course, is family unification. By now, a couple hours later, notifications are likely occurring, if not occurring soon. So this is the lowering of a new standard, if we can call it that, in counterterrorism, and suggest, of course, first, we don't know who the assailant, the perpetrator is, or if he's connected to anyone else, but how simplistic of an attack this is, because the assailant did not need to get through, it appears, any security protocols to get in.
Lisa, to you, as Juliet was just saying, we don't know who the perpetrator is or what group he was affiliated with, but the question has to come down to, was it inspired or directed by any one particular outfit?
Right, and the answer is probably both, because what I've been reporting on for a very long time is this shift, or this evolving face of ISIS or Al-Qaeda. What these groups are realizing is that individuals cannot bear all the risks of going to fight alongside ISIS or Al-Qaeda in the caliphate, go to Syria, go to Iraq to be trained. They're getting stuck, they're having problems on their way over making that journey, or they're going there having buyer's remorse and coming back to these European countries. So their new message to individuals who are inspired and supporters of this jihadism is to launch attacks at home. And even if you have one casualty, that's enough. You are a martyr. You've helped out the cause. This is exactly what we've seen. Local attacks, whether they're in coffee shops or in sports arenas or in places where young people hang out, it's very symbolic of this attack towards the West and Western lifestyle. And that's exactly what they're pushing out on propaganda, on social media. And these children, whether they've gone abroad or they've stayed in their parents' basement, they're absorbing the material.
Yeah. Steve, how would this suicide bomb have been identified by this Western law enforcement official who said that essentially they know who this person may have been?
Well, if he says they know who he is, it means they've got clear photographs of him, because they're not going to do that off witness testimony. And so obviously the first thing you're going to look at are the videos of the security cameras around. He will most likely be obvious, and they're going to put it through any kind of software they can, but they might just show it to the local counterterrorism people, and they say, oh, that's my